Hello, namaste. It's Leanne Peters here from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And this is not a live video. Unfortunately, my live streaming attempts that I did twice just a few minutes ago were not successful. So I've reverted back to my old-fashioned video camera. So you'll see this as a video upload instead of a live stream. Sometimes happens like that. So extra special welcome to my Temple of Balance patrons, my Pillar of Light family, and all of those of you who support my work through my website. Thank you so much for your support. Your support helps me be able to do my work full time and to support my family and to spread the word and share my work with people that can't support in that way at this time. So thank you so much for helping me do that. Also, thank you and extra special welcome to my Facebook top fans. So thanks so much for your extra and consistent interactions on my Facebook page and groups. Thank you. So I'm going to get straight into it. I don't have a lot of time now because I'm about to host a healing event for an hour for our Pillar of Light family. So I'm going to get straight into this and not make this too long. So what I'm going to be doing, if you're new to watching, welcome. What I'm going to be doing is using my combined 2 decks of cards I've put together. It's the Speed of Light Oracle and the Animal Kingdom Oracle cards. And these have combined to make 110 cards. And I'm going to use this combined deck to find the best card for Thursday the 8th of November. And then the best card for Friday the 9th of November. And then the best card for the theme for Thursday and Friday. So let's see what comes up. Just take a deep breath and trust what feels right for you that's shared. So probably not everything's going to make sense, and that's okay. But I do trust that you're watching this for a reason. So I trust you find something helpful and supportive for you at this time. Shuffling 110 cards takes a little bit of persistence and just sort of going slowly. So I'm just going to take a nice deep breath and hold the intention to find the best card for the majority of us for Thursday the 8th of November. Okay, we'll go with this card. I trust that you're well. This is the Speed of Light, and we're going with this card for Thursday. This is the projection card, card 15. And down here, the keywords say vision, focus, concentration, and chaos. This talks about staying focused while all the chaos and the drama is taking place around us. So it's a bit like, we could use another perspective of this card, is staying within the eye of the storm. So the eye of the hurricane or the eye of the tornado. So no matter what's going on around you or around us, drama-wise, chaos-wise, this happening, that happening over there, sometimes it's like a real-life soap opera, the things that we go through in our life. So if there's stuff that's pushing and pulling at you from externally, do your best on Thursday to hold focus and hold your center. Concentrate on your focus. Concentrate on holding within that calm, that eye of the storm. Let things happen and play out around you, especially things that you can't control. So if there's drama or chaos happening and something's going on in this person we care for, in their life, something's going on in this situation or that workplace or what have you, if it's out of our control, what can we do about it? We can hold our center and do our best not to allow it to knock us out of balance. So there are some things that we can sort out perhaps or find a solution with, but there are other things that are just something we're aware of but out of our control. So are we going to let ourselves be swept up into the drama and the chaos of things that are out of our hands? Or can we bring our hands together and hold our center and concentrate on the things that are important to us, or what I like to call tending to my nest. Tending to my nest has been such a great words for me over the years, reminding me to focus on what's important to me. What do I have What can I take responsibility for now? What is in my hands? What is in my control, if you like? So let's stay focused on Thursday, especially if there's drama or chaos happening around us that's wanting to sweep us out of center. So I trust that makes sense. Thank you. And yes, like I was starting to say before, I trust that you're feeling good, and I trust that things are flowing well for you. It's been sort of an interesting transformational time, but very transformational like the butterfly. So like the butterfly, as it's transforming from the caterpillar into the butterfly, that sort of pulled apart, ripped at physically. A lot of us are experiencing aches and pains and a general sense of tiredness or exhaustion. And so there seems to be quite an internal personal transformation happening at this time. So just take some deep breaths and do your best to feel your way through it, and drink lots of water. Listen to your beautiful body. It will help guide you too. So now the best card for Friday the 9th of November for the majority of us, I trust, is this. It's an Animal Kingdom Oracle card, my new deck. We have, look, now, honestly, what more do I have to say if this card's come up? This card was one I also pulled for our Animal Kingdom Oracle Cards Facebook page this morning, so just about 12 hours ago. So this is the Butterfly card 2, and it simply says joy. But this is highlighting just exactly what I was talking about, so maybe I need to talk about it a bit more. So there's a really strong butterfly transformation energy that's happening right now. And it's a bit like if we were a caterpillar, or how I'd imagine the caterpillar might feel as it's curled up in the cocoon and it's transforming into a new physical form as the butterfly. I would imagine that parts of it would feel like it's been pulled apart. Wings are grown here, parts are squished up there, legs come out here, or whatever happens physically with the butterfly. But it's physically remolded, it's physically changes. It changes form. And so many of us are feeling this right now. It's not funny. Says me laughing, pulling the butterfly card. So let's trust in the process that we're going through right now, and know and remind ourselves that we are moving through this. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. And to do our best to, I think this card came up the other day too in one of the latest readings I did, now I think about it. But we're really being encouraged to spread our wings and set ourselves free. Free from what? Free from our burdens, our worries, our stresses, the pressure that we put on ourselves or that's put onto us. And really notice what's weighing us down in our life and doing something about that, so that we can cut those ties, detach perhaps if we're attached to things, and reclaim our personal power so that we can rise up, spread our butterfly-like wings and fly into our freedom, fly into our liberation, and feel joy. There's an uplifting, joyful feeling to this card. So there's potential for us to really open up and uplift and feel a sense of freedom and joy on Friday. So what do you have to enjoy? What can you be joyful or grateful for on Friday especially? So that's the guidance for Friday, but very much what's kind of around at this time anyway. So now let's look for the best card for the theme for Thursday and Friday. So while I'm shuffling this and looking for the theme, just a couple of things. First of all, I will be at the New Age Expo all weekend. That's this weekend, the 10th and the 11th of November, in Hobart area. So if you're in the Hobart area and if you want to say hello, if you want to grab yourself a deck of cards, or if you want a spirit guide drawing with me, please have a look and find out more information if you want to, or let me know and I can point you in the right direction. But it's a New Age Festival this weekend. I'll be there all weekend. We also are down to our last 3 rooms for our Tasmania Healing Retreat. So if you want to book in, if you want a room or to come and spend the week with us in February in Tasmania, please have a look. You can learn more about it on my website if it speaks to you. And the early bird tickets end on the 15th of November, so it's a good time to get in soon if you want. All you need to do is pay your deposit to secure your space, and then you can just pay the rest as whatever suits you. Some people pay $50 a week or $100 a month or whatever, just so that you hardly even really notice that sort of going, depending on your budget. So have a look if you're interested on my website at templeofbalance.com.au. And Corey and I will be away next week. I'll talk more about that in another video coming up on Saturday. So I'm looking for the best card for the theme. This will help us see the bigger picture and bring these 2 days together. And we have this. It's the Eagle's Nest card 14. It says preparation, home, waiting and soon. This talks about change in the home over Thursday and Friday. That some of us might be experiencing quite literal changes in our home. There's also an element of this card that talks about our time of waiting will soon be over. So if you're in a waiting limbo kind of time, you're being guided through this card to use your waiting time to prepare yourself. So sometimes we know what we're preparing for, other times we have no idea. So what we need to do then is just trust our body and what our body feels that it needs to prepare for. Like I can feel the last couple of days I've been so tired and so sleepy, and I've had quite long naps through the day. I've worked for 3 or 4 or 5 hours in the morning, had a couple of hours of resting and napping, and then worked for a few hours at the end of the day. That seems to be my thing at these last few days, and I just have to trust that about my body. I have to trust that if I've got the time to do it and I'm able to do it, I have to trust what my body's preparing me for. Because I'm about to have a big full weekend for one. So without realising it, my body's probably preparing me for a busy weekend, drawing and drawing and drawing. So I have to trust that. So sometimes we don't know what we're preparing for, but if we're in tune with our body and we're listening to it and how it feels matches in with our schedule, and we have time to do this or do that our body's feeling, then we might be preparing ourselves more than we realise. So let's trust in the waiting and use our waiting time to prepare in some way. It might be packing, sorting, resting, getting a plan or organising our schedule. So just trust in what you feel, trust in what's going on in your body. So that's the theme card, Eagle's Nest. Preparation, home, waiting. I trust that makes sense to you. Thank you. I've used my combined Animal Kingdom Oracle cards and my Speed of Light Oracle cards today. You can learn more about both of those decks on my website. The covers look like this. And, oh, I spilt some water on my cover I just saw. I think it was rainy actually at the time, a raindrop, and my Speed of Light Oracle card. So you can learn more about them on my website if you're inspired to. So thank you so much. If you want to learn more about the work that I do, please visit my website at templeofbalance.com.au. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment or share if you're inspired to. And if you want to connect more privately, just send us a message through our website. So thank you so much. Sending you lots of love from my heart to yours. Have a fantastic couple of days, and I'll be back to share with you again real soon. Thanks and namaste.